So today's video is about how do I stop drinking, smoking and going vegan from one day to another. I am 1 year now alcohol-free, cigarette-free, vegan, I'm vegetarian, I'm not eating egg anymore, and I'm meditating daily. Yes, and I want to go into this video and tell you how I did that and how super easy it was to stop everything. I'm still eating like a pig. If you assume that stopping from one day to another, all of this kind of sorts, are difficult, then you're right. But somehow, it's not even right as well. First, I want to tell you why I stopped drinking and all that stuff. So people that know me know that I was always a rock and roller, you know, party, rock and roll. I was a musician, artist, singer, I'm still a singer as well. And but I'd love to go out and have fun and just, you know, go to the karaoke bar, go out with my friends, enjoy a good Jack Daniels and have a menthol cigarette when I'm a little bit tipsy. True story. I'm just kind of a party smoker, so I was not usually heavy smoking. But it still wasn't in that time when it was heavy for me to stop all these things. I was still eating meat and my lifestyle was, let's say it clearly, it was not healthy. I was not healthy. I was super thin at this time because I was overworked and I was, going a lot out, and 23, 24, 25 and high life, you know. Every weekend I was going out of parties or I was invited somewhere or come together, and I would usually, you know, have a cocktail or have a drink and we would be somewhere and just, come together and party a little bit. And it was quite difficult for me to stop, and I really try to control some kind of behaviors and to not do it during the week or to do it on the weekend. But you know, let's be honest, sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes it's just, you come after work, you're with friends, you want to have a glass of wine, it's 2 glasses of wine, it's 1 bottle of wine, and you know, just things go their way. And then when you're on the weekend, you just have a little bit of a party. Then I turned into a very big depression, and when I was in this big depression, it was very difficult for me to come out of this depression. I was not working anymore, and my husband helped me at this time to keep the boat alive, and I really struggled with this period time. I had a producer at this time that was working with Warner Music, and we were recording some singles, and he was in the path of meditation, and the path of meditation called Sant Mat. It's just the path of meditation, and you are just putting yourself into this path of that you want to be a person that is meditating daily and live a healthy and clean lifestyle. He told me about some spiritual stuff, and he told me about some Hinduistic, so basically it's Hinduistic, it's from the Hinduistic culture, and he told me some stuff about this, and at this moment it seemed clearly to me that this is the exact right thing about how I think about this world. My spiritual things I will tell you in another video, but that was the moment where I thought, okay, this is my path, this is absolutely right, from how I see the world and how the world is working for me. And so it was not before half a year passed that I was caught by sleep paralysis. I had sleep paralysis since I'm 14, and I had a long time sleep paralysis, and I have really problems with this sleep paralysis. And there was a point in my life where I decided, okay, I cannot go any further. I will go now this path of meditation. To make this path of meditation, you gotta dedicate yourself, and you gotta make a commitment that you'll make a 3 months of a retreat, that you're not smoking, drinking, going vegetarian, including not eating egg. And that was it about. So I committed myself to do this 3 month and to just get rid of all my addictions, of all this negative energy that brought it with me, the drinking stuff. And gosh, now this is 1 year ago. It's just really 1 year ago, and I never had the power to fight against my addictions. It was always super difficult for me to fight against them. Whenever I always fall into something. I always fall into an addiction. I'm now eating a lot of sweets, trying to make a cleanse. That's why my skin is so horrible. I stopped drinking and smoking and going vegan, vegetarian from one day to another because I have a strong belief in this meditation path, and I really believe that this is the right way how it works. It's just come down to belief in this case. The first 7 months was hard for me because there were a lot of situations where I was pressed to drink, forced to drink. People were trying to challenging me. I still had the thing in my mind to smoke till the 7th month, so it didn't disappear from one day to another. It was just clearly a battle with this every day. Every day I had the feeling, oh my god, now I would like to have a smoke, now a cigarette or whatsoever. But there was no moment of me breaking out of this concept. And time passed by. The first month of not drinking was amazing, and I felt so free at this moment. I felt that I can discipline myself. I can control some kind of habits that were uncontrollable. I have the power to control those kind of things. Going out and be able to have enough power to control yourself, it's unbelievable. It makes you free. It makes you break out from your usual habits. Going out and know you don't need alcohol, you don't need smoke, you don't need to eat meat because of feeling good or because you want to have it tasty. And I started to stop eating meat a little while ago before I went into my meditation path, because I already thought about that eating meat is something that I really don't want to do anymore. It was just being not possible anymore. It was, for me, disgusting. I think it's disgusting. It's an animal. It has eyes. It has eyes. There's for me no possibility that I can eat that. Sorry. End of conversation, at least for me. Stopping smoking, I gained like 8 kilo. That would be like 16 pounds. And I think it's more. Let's say it's 10 pounds. No. It was 10 kilo. It's 20 pounds. God, my God. Oh. I gained this whole weight by, of course, not looking at what I'm doing, not being disciplined enough, and I was trying to chew gums, eat sweets, had lollies in my mouth or whatsoever to make me not think about smoke. Looking back after 1 year ago, that was the best decision of my life, because I proved myself I don't need alcohol to be happy. The benefits of alcohol is that you're not stupid anymore, you don't do stupid stuff. I still can be fun, but I think going out of parties for me extremely boring, because there's always like, most of the time, that's what I think, people want to go out, they want to have fun, yes, I understand, but some of them not only want to have fun, they want to just get completely drunk, go down, they want to flirt, girls, sex, all that kind of nasty stuff that I'm just not into it anymore, and I just don't like it anymore. And basically, I think having a good coffee, a good conversation with someone, that means so much more to me than going out now and it drinks and then making those small talks, and it's always loud and people are just being superficial most of the time. One big thing is I'm not having any hangovers, and my hangovers were tremendously, enormously big. I was having hangovers and they need to be in the history books because they were just tearing me apart. When it comes to eating meat, sometimes something pops up that it's egg in my dish, and I didn't know it in the first place. Usually, most of the time, I'll always ask, is this without egg? Do it has egg inside? Does this include egg inside? But sometimes it just happens, it has egg inside. Okay, I'm just trying to meditate it out and just get from meditation, make a cleanse and release that negative energy that I have by eating a dead corpse, you know. Another big thing is the meditation part, so I made a commitment to meditate every day. I always recommend everyone to sit down at least for 10 minutes and meditate. And when I'm seeing my friends and I see how they drink and they fall into this negative habits, some of them fall into being silly, being stupid, or some of them, men mostly tend to be doing nasty stuff involving aggressions or violence, and for me that comes from the alcohol. Some of the negative spirits are, for me, released when you drink, and when you drink sometimes things can be very, very, very evil. They can turn out very bad for you. And I would always recommend and suggest for everyone, make their own experience, of course. I would always recommend to make a cleanse and to, you know, once in a while clean yourself from some kind of habits and just try to take it day by day, because I'm trying to take this day by day, and I've done this day by day. And now I'm 1 year here, and seriously, I didn't thought I could do it, but I really believed, and I really believe that this meditation path, and by stopping drinking and smoking and eating vegetarian, vegan food, I really believe that this is the right choice for me, at least, you know. Everyone has a different choice. I'm not judging people that drink, because I have a history of going out pretty well. And I'm still going out with those people, but I just don't know the right moment for me to go back home and be in my happy place, because that's where my happy place is. And of course, my husband now drinks very, very less alcohol. He almost turned vegetarian. He eats very little meat and fish and things like that. So it has an effect on your friends too. If you change your life and you change certain habits. I used to always fall apart, break apart. I used to always get angry or get depressed or start complaining a lot. And by meditating, it really helps you. Really helps you to focus, to say, concentrate on what is the real deal. You know, you really come to that point when you start to meditate to focus on that. And you stay strong, you really stay strong. You learn to go, you really learn to go through the worst in a very calmly way. At least that's what I figured out in those situations. And I meditate since 1 year, and I feel that this kind of having some little fruits of this lifetime commitment is appearing somehow now, you know. But let's see, because there are other things that appear in life, and life is so uncertain, and you still gotta take it day by day. That's what I think. I can only suggest you to give it a try at least. Make it 1 day, make a 1 week challenge of not drinking alcohol, and make it a diary, and figure it out for you what was the benefit after 1 week. Was it losing weight? Was it to not get stupid and silly? Was it not the hangovers anymore? Was it the money benefits, because you are also, you save some money by not going out every week or every day or every second day, or what your habit is. And I really do save a lot of money in this time that I'm not drinking. So I hope you liked that video, and I wish you a wonderful and pleasant day. And if you like my channel, feel free to check out all my videos. I'm right now living currently in Singapore, and feel free to give a thumbs up and leave a comment there for me.